Hey there, my fellow bounty hunters. What's going on? Welcome to another episode of RobaFett, and today I'm going to talk about something I was kind of reluctant to talk about at first, but yeah, I think it's something I really do want to talk about. I want to talk about what's been going on with JonTron, John Jafari. I just want to kind of delve into a few things here. And first and foremost, I want to say I am never going to be political on this. That's not why I'm here. I don't think that's not what you guys want from me. That's not what I promised to deliver to you guys. You guys will never have to hear about what I think politically. I don't want to express that. It's something private to myself. I'd rather just keep to myself. I'm here to entertain you guys. I'm here to talk to you guys about, you know, silly stuff. I don't care to talk about serious stuff when it needs to be talked about. But as far as political and all my thoughts on that stuff, that's not what this channel's about, and it never will be, you know. The only thing I will say is I'm a Christian and I believe in Jesus Christ, but other than that, I'm not here to be pushy or anything like that, okay? I just want to keep it fun. I want to do what I am supposed to do here on YouTube, what I've set out to do. Now let's get into JonTron. One of the first things I want to say about JonTron is one of the main reasons I became a YouTuber. Excuse me. A YouTuber, and I've never actually really said this before, but it's true. I remember a friend and me were watching JonTron. There was a point when I had just been out of the loop about gaming and all that stuff. I just, you know, I had regressed a lot, and I wasn't really worried about a lot of it. I would play video games, but it was moderate, you know, and it was around the time that like Xbox One, PS4, and all that stuff started coming out that I really started to get back into gaming. But anyway, so there I am. It's 2013, 14, can't remember which, and I'm watching JonTron, and I'm like, wow, I love what this guy is doing. And I remember just when I was younger, like, you know, I'd have my Talk Boy and stuff, and I would make my own little shows, you know, and I love doing that. I remember me and my cousins used to play Space Ghost, like literally like Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Like I was Space Ghost. We had one of them was Moltar, the other one was Zorak, Brack, you know, and we would literally play that stuff. And for a long time when I was younger, that was just stuff I wanted to do. You know, it was kind of weird. I was obsessed with Steve Irwin. I used to make like nature videos when that's when I lived back in Florida when I was a young kid. I would catch reptiles and stuff like that. Point being is that I always wanted to do something like this, and when I watched John doing this stuff, I was like, it made me realize that's something possible that I could do. That's something attainable for me. And if you go back and watch a lot of my earlier videos, they definitely reflect his channel a lot. And still certain aspects of my channel still do mirror stuff that he has done in the past. And he was definitely a big inspiration for me in my YouTube channel. So I want to say that first and foremost, before we get into the rest of this, that John has had a very big impact on me. I haven't really kept up with him though, over the past year and a half, I'd say. There was a point when he just wasn't making a lot of videos. Yeah, I just kind of fell out of touch of watching him. So, you know, when I heard all the news about what was going on with him, it was news to me, especially because it was surprising, because I figured him as somebody like myself who wouldn't even want to delve into politics and stuff like that. And I'm not going to go into all the stuff he said. I'm not going to say whether I agree or disagree with what he said, or whether I agree or disagree with what Destiny said. All I'm going to say is this. For me, it's not about what anybody says politically. It's about saying anything politically in general, if that's not what you're doing here on YouTube. If you're here on YouTube and you want to talk politics, which I don't think there's much money in that, by the way, because of the whole, can't talk about controversial topics and stuff like that rule going on YouTube where they won't monetize your videos. If that's not what you're here on YouTube to do, if you're here to entertain or do unboxing videos or stuff like that, I think it's a mistake to delve into this stuff. And I will say this, I watched the whole thing, and what I can say about John is he was woefully unprepared. Even if he had anything to say, he was not ready to debate this person. This person was ready to debate. They're used to debating. I can tell that's probably what their channel's about. I don't really watch Destiny's stuff. I just watched it because I wanted to see what what everybody was so up in arms about. But he was ready. He was ready to debate. And John, he just wasn't very good at debating. He just was not. Whether the stuff he said had merit or not, I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into it. Okay, we're not getting into that road, guys. He just wasn't ready, man. His body was not ready for that. And another thing he didn't consider is that that's not why people watch him on YouTube. We're not. I mean, let me just use this example. You go to your dentist, right? And why do you go to your dentist? Because they clean your teeth, right? And they get rid of cavities, whatnot. They help you keep good good oral hygiene, right? So, am I going to my dentist to hear what they think about Donald Trump? No. I don't really care what my dentist thinks about Donald Trump. I don't even care if they started talking about Donald Trump. All I care about is them cleaning my teeth. And there is a different standard here. It's just like Tom Cruise. I really like and respect Tom Cruise as an actor. Do I agree with his lifestyle and the stuff he does in his life? No, but in a way I don't care, because I that's not what Tom Cruise is doing a job. He's doing a service. He's entertaining me, right? So that's where I look at Tom Cruise. Is he entertaining me? Yes, he is. That's his job. That's what he's doing. So I'm looking at it from that perspective. That's his job. So I don't really want to hear about what Tom Cruise thinks about politics. I don't really want to hear what my dentist thinks about politics. And I really don't want to hear about what JonTron thinks about politics. I mean, and that's not what his channel's about, And he released a video where he kind of summarized everything that he was saying. I thought he summarized it pretty well. And then he said he's going back to comedy. I think that's the right choice. And I'm not going to unsubscribe to JonTron because, like I said, he was a big inspiration to me. Maybe he was just trying to figure out, it's like when the media bashed PewDiePie a few months ago. I made a video on that if you want to check that out. I pretty much said the same thing, he was probably just trying some new stuff out. I'm not going to fault him for that. And I don't really care what he thinks about politics. All I care about is JonTron entertaining? From when I watched him about a year and a half ago, yeah, he was. I found him very entertaining. And that's what I care about. That's why I want to watch JonTron. That's why I want to go to the dentist to get my teeth cleaned. I want to watch Mission Impossible because it's fun to watch. I don't really care about what these people... And I mean, a lot of you might argue maybe I should. Maybe I should boycott going to a Tom Cruise movie because of something he did. I'm not saying he did anything. I'm just using it as an example. And that's your opinion. But as for me, I also disagree with the fact that there should be a double standard there. I mean, my dentist isn't standing on a public, on like a pedestal where everybody can see what they're doing, whereas a YouTuber is. A YouTuber is when they speak out about something, whether it be on Twitter or whether it be on one of their videos, tons of people, depending on how popular they are, tons of people hear it and tons of people react to it. My dentist, she might just be talking to me when I'm in the chair, but because of that, people aren't gonna blow up at my dentist, but they're gonna blow up at JonTron. They're gonna blow up at Tom Cruise because they're such public figures. And I'm just gonna say this: I think we need to leave the politics to the politicians. Okay, they're the ones that get paid to talk about it, or the people that want to talk about it, the people that it's their passion to talk about politics here on YouTube, and that's what they want to do. Then yeah, I'd be interested to know what they're saying and disagree, and all that stuff. But that's not why I'm here. I know that's not why JonTron's here. And I will say, I think he made a big mistake getting into that, especially with somebody who does this all the time. I would just have to assume that the Destiny does this all the time. He was so ready to debate. I think JonTron made a mistake. I'm willing to move on from it with him and look forward to him returning to comedy and do those videos. And I just hope that for everybody. I know a lot of people want to mix things up a lot of times, and I'll never fault you for that. But just remember why you're here and why you're doing what you're doing. I know why I'm doing this. It makes me happy. and I enjoy talking about these topics. I'm just a big nerd, guys. I love talking about this stuff. I love making little short funny intros, or maybe even just whole funny videos, doing Let's Plays, and I never want to be confined to a box. I always want to be able to mix up what I do as long as it's entertaining, and that's why I'm here. I just want to try to be entertaining and try to talk to you guys, and not only that, just talk to you guys about gaming and talk to you guys about entertainment and movies, and get your opinions and get people talking about those things. That's what I want to do here on YouTube. But anyway, guys, I want to know what you think down in the comment box below. Let's try not to get too political. I just want to know, what do you think? Do you think that people like me should go ahead and start talking about politics and stuff like that, or do you think that we should, just stick to what we know and stick to what we want to, like, why we're here? Do you think the dentist should just do their job and that be that? Let me know down in the comment box below. Guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like today's video, you know what you can do. You can hit that like button. That's pretty much what you do when you like a video. And if you're new here, or if you haven't already, don't forget to blast that subscribe button. And as always, guys, stay awesome, stay beautiful, keep those Punisher hats on, and I'll see you later.